Yeah, it's like people talking in commercials. No, and actually, I'll say this. I talked about this before the beginning of the show, and I'll say it again. There's one particular scene in this game going around, and it has to do with characters sitting around and talking about how they address each other with their pronouns. And of course, obviously, because of everything going on in gaming, that scene is making a big splash. But the thing that I think is most interesting about that scene is not necessarily the subject matter. Because I know, oh, pronouns, scary. I agree. You know, everyone has their on that. But the thing about that scene that throws me off is the fact that I watched that scene and I immediately felt something. When that scene was over, I felt something. And you know what I felt? I felt like I was sitting in middle school watching adults on stage doing the DARE presentation. I felt like it was a group of adults educating me on how I should feel. And there's nothing natural about that kind of dialogue. And for the record, I'm not talking about the subject matter. This has nothing to do with what they were talking about. I'm not making a commentary on that. What I'm talking about is how it was delivered. And the reason I'm saying this, and the reason I'm saying this so importantly, is because I feel like if the writers took the subject matter, but delivered it in a way that felt real and not like a presentation, that I feel like that scene would not be making the rounds on the internet right now. At least not to the degree that it is. What is DARE? DARE is dare to keep kids off drugs. And here in the United States, what happened is there was this period of years where groups of adults would go around to schools and give presentations, and they would give like real life scenarios. Hey, do you want some weed? No, drugs are bad. That's not okay. They can hurt you and hurt your lungs. Oh, I didn't know that. Thanks for telling me. That was super informative. I don't think I'm gonna do drugs anymore either. That's what DARE was. And they would go around to schools in front of hundreds of kids and they'd put on these little like performances. And that's what that scene felt like to me. I felt like I wasn't watching four characters interact organically. I was watching somebody telling, like, it was performative. And again, that delivery of any subject matter would have felt the same way. And I'm hoping we're not going to see a lot of that. And I'm starting to wonder, because now that I'm seeing this stuff with the dialogue as well, I'm kind of like, you know, how, well, so we're going to kind of have to see where it goes. But yeah, that definitely stuck out to me, but not for the reasons everyone is complaining about. But yeah, that was an interesting thing. Are all these going to come to life and punch me in the face? DARE was also sponsored by Big Pharma. It was, actually. The whole situation was pretty crazy.
It means I was right.
Right about what?
About where we are. It's an armory. And I think I know what the artifact is.
Wait, why would... Okay.
Got company.
Is Cohh liking the game? Overall, yeah. Absolutely.
Behind you.
Man, the spells take a long time to come back. Like a long time. Jeez. We're gonna have to work on that big time.
Nice move.
Cool. Great. Great, Holio. I have no comment.
DARE was when adults would go around to kids and introduce them to drugs and make them start thinking about doing them for the first time.
It's really funny because the fact that after those DARE presentations, the amount of drug talk in our schools went up by a factor of 30. Like, nobody talked about drugs at the school I went to before the DARE stuff. And then afterwards, everyone was like, why aren't we supposed to do drugs? Like, why aren't we supposed to? Oh, it's because they're really nice? They're good? They make us feel good? Oh, I didn't know that. Where'd I get some drugs? I want to feel good. It's just like... Like, they didn't really think that one through, did they? Like, it kind of... There were definitely some issues. There's a reason DARE isn't around anymore, I don't think.
A weapon?
An archive spirit.
A what?
A creature of the
Maybe it
fade,
is, I don't even know.
bound to a crystal. Ancient elves use them to store knowledge and to help them dream.
Yeah, I agree, Lightning Ace. Yeah, which is unfortunate. Yeah, going back to that thing that I said earlier about that that dialogue with that part, the part that feels very forced, the DARE part. It's kind of unfortunate because the subject matter is going to make it so everyone only is going to talk about the subject matter of that conversation and not the delivery and like how that could have been better and how we could have constructive conversations about that and like improve games as a whole. No, we're just all going to yell and be angry about the subject matter, and that's fine. It's like whatever, but it is unfortunate. It is unfortunate. I just play video games, man. I just want video games to get better. I don't care about anything else. So, like, damn. Ugh. What is this thing?
Methalinast. Darkspawn.
That's Darkspawn? Damn. Okay. That's a little different. I actually might like these models a little more. Huh. That's a cool one. Ooh.
Well, Rook, that goes to you.
Bro, I'm a mage that like I can't cast spells.
Darkspawn.
This sucks.
Here. I never would have believed it.
I only get to cast like a
Until
spell or
today.
two. Yeah, we gotta start really focusing on abilities that are gonna let us get our casting back up. You're not a Grey Warden in this. Actually, you can pick a Grey Warden background. Yep, you can actually be a Grey Warden. You can have your background be of the Grey Wardens if you want to. Do your companions not have health or aggro? Now that you mention it, do they just not have stats? Oh. Huh. I think that's the least RPG companions I've ever seen. They're not even companions. They're just like slight damage bonuses. Huh. So yeah, I'm guessing in that case they can't get aggro. You don't really have companions in this. I would say that almost doesn't qualify as companions. I think they're skills. Those are skill slots. Those aren't companions. It's almost disingenuous calling them that in some ways. Interesting. Yeah, no, when you say companions in a game like this, that elicits a lot of expectations. Like skills, inventory slots, all that. Do we even get to pick their skills? Nothing. Okay, literally it's just extra slots for like, okay. Damn. That's a bummer. That's a huge step backward. That means we can't equip them. That means we can't farm for them. That means there's no customization of them. Man, that sucks. I really hope they don't take this over to Mass Effect. Yeah, I don't like that direction at all. Nope. I'm just gonna go ahead and say I have I just don't like that. In fact, I hate it. That's a huge step in the wrong direction. Yeah, I really don't like that. They literally just reduced, like, what some of the best dopamine hits that I get in games like this are putting really hard, awesome earned equipment on people. And they literally have reduced that for me by like 2/3. Like, just gone. Like, I don't spec out a team anymore. I spec out me. And that's far less interesting. Dragon Age has always been about the team.
Another one of those resonance
I
amplifiers.
don't like that. Sucks.
Get ready. Once I shut it down, the path ahead will remain blocked until the magic dissipates.
That sucks.
We've got your back.
Oh, wait. Wait.
You pick them later.
What do you pick later? What do you pick later? Remember, I'm on a total blackout for this game, so I have no idea how any of this stuff works.
I'm on it.
Oh, okay. Hold up. Hold up.
They don't have health, but you unlock inventory and skills later.
Okay. Okay. Wait, you're saying there's a chance. Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. All right.
Here we go.
That's good. We'll have to see. I'm gonna save any more commentary until we see whatever that is.
That's one for Rook.
Dude, I need to figure out how to switch targets.
Never doubt Valara.
You gotta move.
Rook takes credit there.
Oh.
I've never seen Darkspawn this deep into Arlethan Forest before. As far as I know, it's never happened.
Could the Elven gods be commanding the Darkspawn? Solus did say they were blighted.
You saw those Darkspawn, though? Something was different about them.
Oh.
We'll stop them. Once we get out of this bubble.
Right.
So that wasn't a
Let's get to
retcon.
that
They actually
central
looked
temple.
different. Okay. Okay. Interesting. All right. Can someone tell him to check enemy resists on nightmares? The enemies are basically immune to those damage types. Oh, thank you. I'll start looking into that. All right, great. We don't have any points to spend, do we? No, not yet. I need like 10 levels, please. Now. Thank you. Thank you, chat. Just 10 though. 20? Let's go with 20. I need 20. Cool, cool. Oh, that's a ballista. What are we doing with that? Thanks, Red. First episodes of this game are already on YouTube, if you want to catch up from the beginning. Big thank you, Red. All right, before we do the ballista. Is that exploding? Okay.
The wall looks weak here. I bet we could break it somehow.
Maybe with some kind of giant ballista!
I wonder if that ballista could smash through this wall.
I don't know. I wonder what happens if we don't say anything for a bit. I wonder if she's going to be like, hey, Rook, how about you use that ballista and stop wasting all our time? Okay, thanks. Thank you so much. Kind of cool we can aim it. Wasn't expecting that.
More darkspawn, right where you broke that wall.
More, please. Oh my god. I'm here for this. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. What the hell are you doing? Boom. Lovely. I wonder if the difficulty I selected is reducing my experience. Okay. No XP? Oh, you get XP at the end of the combat encounters. So at the very end. Yep. So we just got 80 when it was done. One thing I'm noticing is we definitely need to be looking over ledges. There's been more than a couple spots where like a little thing like this will lead to a little drop down we can get to.
And another resonance amplifier.
Should be the last one, I hope.
Fingers crossed.
Why would you say that? You don't know. Okay. I will say, one thing that this is really making me understand, though, is like, how are we supposed to play this without a tank? Like, what? So, because I can't get a warrior that can taunt, right? Or can I?
The last barrier's down. We're close. I can feel it.
Yeah, Blazerom says you could have been the tank. But why would I want to be a tank? Because, like, my enemies, my companions can't die anyway. So, I don't know. I'm still trying to feel all this out. Like, I'm not quite understanding if did they actually give the companions a taunt when they can't take damage? Because that seems really weird.
Have you noticed something about the blight? Where it is, I mean? It's almost like it's feeding off the elven magic.
Wow, that's... I didn't even half assume that. Okay, cool. All right. I guess that's what it's doing. I like it. It does look really cool. Ew. Ew, it's all biological and bubbly. Icky. I like it. Whoops. Got a little dead space going on up in here. I'm gonna try this for a minute. So apparently this is how do we use the dagger on this thing? Ooh. I think this is the kit of the melee mage. So we can like do the orb and then we get charged up and we dagger for an explosion or something. The stench of decay fills the air. The Evanuris now wield power beyond anything I've seen. Their magic is fueled by corruption and death, and creeps even now into the stones. We cannot outlast this siege. Okay. Boom. We've gotten all this loot. I can't wait to actually make something out of it. We've been pretty diligent looting everything. Hope we can make some good upgrades. Cave down there? I think so. For some reason, I thought this was going to be turn-based. Oh, no, no, no. No, unfortunately. Oh, look at this. What's going on over here?
If that building's what I think it is, then the alignment means we're here. This is it. This is where it was kept.
Where what was kept?
The archive spirit, or as the ancient elves called it, the Nodus Derthalin. It means the inevitability of knowledge.
Why is it called that?
I don't know, actually. The notes were never very clear on that.
I think if there's one thing we can be sure of, it's that in this world, knowledge is not inevitable.
But I plan to find out.
If anything, it's the opposite. So I'm not sure where those guys came from. But yeah. Nev's delivery is so jarring. I agree. Her VA definitely sticks out. It definitely sticks out. Especially when you compare her complete lack of emotion to her being full of it. Like our girl on the left here is nailing it for like an emotive, energetic character, and Nev is like the opposite.
More constructs ahead.
The inner sanctum. We're getting closer.
Frenzy sound. Okay. Oh. Oh, shoot. Okay. These guys are resistant, aren't they? Yeah, okay, they're resistant to the stuff that I'm firing off, hence the gray numbers. I need to read the bomb thing about this again.
Looks like this door is going to need a second power crystal.
Sure.
Then let's go find
Okay. Okay. There's a little brown. Oh. Oh. I got a new weapon. I think. Item cannot be changed during combat. Oh, because I got this goo on me. Okay, cool. That makes sense. All right, so clearly we need to work more on the combat in this. What is this over here? Looks like we got an item like right there. What is that?
Good show.
Hey, Lady Devil, thank you for the 5 bomb. I appreciate it. Have I said how I felt about the game so far? It's fine. Like, I've been having an okay time with it. I've liked seeing the characters that I've seen. The voice acting is really good. The writing is suspect, and there's definitely been some immersion
There has to be another
stuff
one of those
that's been a little
power
weird,
crystals
but
around here somewhere.
I mean, overall, I'm enjoying it so far. I'm enjoying it so far. What have I liked so far? It's very pretty. The combat is super actiony, but for what it is, it's working fine. I'm enjoying seeing the characters that I've come to know in the Dragon Age franchise, and I'm interested in the story, and I kind of want to see where the story's going. So I'm definitely enjoying it enough to see where it's going, that's for sure. Light boils
Another
can impede
ballista.
progress.
I bet we could use it to break through that wall.
Right where I hit. Perfect. Rude. Have you seen Dorian yet? No. Can I get off this? There we go. Okay, real quick. How do I do the dagger? I can left click. What's like the heavy attack? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, maybe it's shift and left click. Okay, maybe that's it. And then there's hip fire. All right, hold on. Let me switch my weapon. Yeah, okay, the dagger is shift click. Okay, so theoretically I'm supposed to attack with the orb like this. That gives the orbs, and then I do this. Okay. Seems all right. Okay, can do that for a little bit. Yoink. Still way too easy for my liking, given this is max difficulty. Yeah, it is very easy right now, but like I mentioned earlier, the difficulty in DAI came from the optional stuff later, and some of the boss fights as well. But yeah, none of the base game I feel was too difficult, and I wonder if they're going to keep that up. Boop.
We did it. All that's left is the Nodus Thalin. I have so many questions for it.
You're going to ask it questions?
It's an archive spirit. You'll see.
Oh. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, there we go. Awesome. Okay, great. Pull that back out. Okay. Can someone tell me why Cohh thinks the game is a nightmare? That's the difficulty I'm playing on.